want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost.
I don't know, I just feel like there's levels. Also, when it comes to like mentally,
the gift of the perfect pair of jeans, it can change the way you walk into a room.
They're iconic and timeless.
They give you good stretch, they give you good booty.
Or in those curves.
What's not to love? Accessory shoes.
I'm binging. I'm mentally unwell while I'm eating.
Rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.
But yesterday I did have an intuitive date.
I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises.
Okay, so
And when they finally think you're wounded,
but
then it's your
you
chance to
guys
be
rate
ruthless.
the spine because I don't. Whether I'm
Then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head.
All right. I'm still figuring things out here, the first live stream, but I saw the vlog go up and I felt like I had to comment on this particular vlog. Can everybody hear me? All right, well, I'm just going to get started here. Hey guys, hello. All right. The whole hotkey thing wasn't working for me. But hello. Thank you for coming to the first live stream of Aren't You Exhausted? Tonight I'm going to be testing the waters. I originally had planned a live react for earlier this afternoon with my husband Liam, but for some unforeseen family things coming about, it kind of put a boot in our plans. So I'm giving the late night live some training wheels and kind of pushing myself out into the new world of being on live. So here we go. But we're not going to fall because that leads to walking pneumonia. And we don't need that kind of negativity in our life right now. And with that, I'm going to start this live react. As people come in and start chatting or start asking questions, I may pause here and there to interact. I'm going to try to keep this to half an hour on this maiden voyage. So just bear with me as I get everything set up here. And we'll press play and start.
Hello, welcome to a new video, new day. This is day 9, November 11th of weighing myself 100 days in a row. So today we were at 504.6. That means to reach my goal by February 11th of 456.2. I have 48.4 to go, and yeah, I was down 0.4 overnight. Awesome, I suppose. But yesterday I did have an intuitive day of eating and there was no binging. So that makes me really happy and really proud. Okay, so this is kind of silly, but do you guys break the spines in your books? Because I don't. Whether I'm reading or it's like a guided journal, whatever it may be, I do not break the spine, or I try not to. If I do, then it happens. I don't know. It's like a weird thing because I've already written in this quite a bit and it looks like I have not even opened it. So I was wondering, is anyone else like that? So Feline has already bought me majority of my Christmas gifts so early on, which is so sweet of her. They're wrapped in everything. I said, you know what? I need to step up my game. So in this box, which obviously I'm not going to show you, but it's a big box. There's quite a few gifts in here for her. I still have to wrap them. I hate wrapping, so it's going to be a whole
So
thing.
here's a moment where I am wanting to binge, but instead I am choosing to distract myself by doing something that I enjoy. I love doodling. I know I talk about this a lot, but I know
Hey, for the booby art. if you watched Tyler and Charlie, the dangling ankle, and you guys have to realize, you guys, yeah, they they commented how her art looks very boobalina. It was the reference. Yeah. I just find it weird that we're doing, I mean, what, as long as it keeps her from binging, I guess. It's great.
There are a lot of people who watch me who also struggle with overeating, emotional eating, binging, etc. Sometimes this does work, but distracting yourself, doing something that makes you smile and makes you feel relaxed, or something that just makes you laugh or makes you feel happy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because trust me, if picking up a marker could cure binge eating, that would be pretty amazing. But I just wanted to document a moment in time where I was just really, really struggling within, and I chose to pick up the marker instead of picking up the fork.
Okay, you guys, so I finished it. I just wanted to show you. I really love this one. Yeah, I'm about to do another one, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna start that one, because normally they start with like a little dot, but this one I decided to do a line. I think next time I'm gonna do a longer line like this, like a bunch of them, because it's literally just a bunch of circles. But I think this next one, I'm gonna do something different, and I'll show you right now. So I started with this dark green. It's called Forest Green. And I did a bunch of swigglies. The next color is Key Lime. And then I'm gonna do Margarita Green, Yellow Blaze, and then Hot Aqua. And I'll show you guys how it looks, but I just keep repeating this step over and over and over, and then it turns into just a really satisfying piece. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like after the first round is finished. And now I'll stop annoying you with art talk or doodle talk, amateur coloring talk. I'll leave you guys alone with that for this video. Moving on to the next.
At Petco, you get same-day delivery of what you need when you need it.
I'm sorry for the ads.
Plus a few
I'm
extras.
not bougie enough to pay for the YouTube Premium.
Hello, good morning. Starting the day off, opening the blinds, watering the plants. So here is plant number 1. This one doesn't need to be watered. This poor guy does. This one's behind the TV. Oop, I always get a little water. This is the money tree.
I literally woke up just the teeniest bit of time ago. So I'm actually about to do my makeup. So here's a little before, and we love a good after. Okay, so I just filmed a TikTok.
Is anyone else sick of these TikToks? The makeup is so similar in application. It's always a bunch of glitter, the winged eyeliner, and the glossy lips. And while I appreciate her eyebrows are a little more tinted this time around, there's like no shape to them really. It's just, yeah. And also, if you have went and been fortunate enough to see any of these transition TikToks that she does using the same song over and over again, they're nothing worth writing home about, really. It's just, I feel so weird that it's a 30-something-year-old making thirst trap TikToks when she has apparently the healthiest and happiest relationship she's ever been in at this point. So, moving on.
Honestly, loving TikTok. I do keep using the same song on purpose because I am obsessed with the transition and just how
Sam Smith, you did it, boo boo. You did it. So my desk, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's a mess. Like after I do my makeup, it is always looking mighty messy, but it's, you know, cleanable. It's easy to clean. I literally just throw everything back in my bag, my makeup bag. I forgot to do the Bear With Me NYX Prime. I do it before my makeup and after, and I honestly have become a pro. I was talking, didn't even get it in my mouth. Nope.
Another thing worth commenting on her makeup, because I myself am a female and do makeup frequently, her makeup routine is that of a teenager. Watching her vlog before this one, where she did like the get ready with me to stay home and binge eat, she literally put blush and highlight on and then reapplied foundation. What? Anyhow, on to the binge and intuitive eating and overeating.
Alrighty, we are on day 10, November 12th. I weighed in at 505.6, so I have 49.4 pounds to go to reach my goal by February 11th. Last night, I overate. So I think what I'm gonna do in upcoming videos is show you guys the difference between when I binge versus overeat, because I've had people ask me in the past quite a lot, like, what is the difference for you? So I will talk more about that and show you guys more about that in the future. It just sucks that I overate and gained a whole pound. I feel so swollen today. And I know since
A pound? You've only gained a pound? Honestly, it's so jarring to hear her say that she's gained or lost anything over the course of a day, because in reality, no, you haven't. But looking at the week's progression, yes, you have gained that much weight. And it's due to your quote unquote binging, which at this point it's not a binge. I think she's just overeating. She's eating a lot of small meals, well, small for her, throughout her day. And, you know, calories add up. It adds up, just like your grocery bill. It adds up.
I do suffer with lipedema. I gain weight rather quickly because that is literally the number one issue. So it's like, yes, I also gain weight because I binge. I also gain weight because I overeat. But it just happens so fast, so quickly. And it sucks. Here's daily rarity. The reason why she's always on my desk is because her bed is right next to my desk. And whenever I start talking, she comes up on here and she was like, no, you pay me attention, not them. Look at that. I have not finished my Lego, by the way. I just feel like I don't want to yet, because that means I'll be done with it. And I haven't bought a new Lego yet, and I'm gonna wait until after the holidays. I'm just kind of prolonging me finishing it. I know it's only the 12th, but I'm looking for a comment picker website for when I do Vlogmas, because I'm thinking about doing like comment of the day. So I wanted to see how well this one worked. So I just my last video I uploaded was oh wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do anything goes. I don't want replies. I just want like original comments. No reason for duplicates. Okay, so last.
She must really be hurting for content at this point to do the random comment picker again. She's done this previously, and it had to have been back when Becky was still in the picture. And what is this for? I mean, is it for your benefit? Because what is this? It's so boring.
Last video I uploaded was date night, where we went to mini golf, which was so fun. I love mini golf. So without replies or duplicates, there's 553 comments, so they're all loaded. So now I just pick a winner. Feline needed an iron moment. It's an iron. She needed an iron. What the fuck? Okay, Laura. Thank you so much for the comments. You had 115 likes on it. I mean, she did. She needed an iron moment. Okay, so I feel like this one works actually really well. So pickawinner.co. So this is gonna be part of Vlogmas. I'm super excited. Okay, what is that? Oh, oh, a mess. So, you guys, guess what you are sitting on? Because I forgot to show you. Because I'm a dingus. But you guys are sitting.
What an unflattering view. Like, it's so infuriating the amount of money that she makes from this channel, and you can't get a tripod or just something to hold your phone. You just got to prop it up against stuff. This is like bare minimum, and she can't even do it.
On a clean counter. Remember Mount Torrid? I cleaned this up I cleaned it up a while ago, and I forgot to show you, but since I'm in here, hi, how are you? But yeah, all I have is perfume. I have perfume here. This is actually a container I got off of Amazon. It has like these crystals and such. It's for makeup brushes, but I only use like 2 makeup brushes. And these perfumes, which is Kardashian perfumes,
We are really recycling old content at this point. She has shown us this exact box that she keeps these perfumes in and the reason why in an earlier vlog, like much earlier when she first got it. Why film it at this point? Like, I understand needing some filler, but like, you really need to learn how to film B-roll or something. Learn this craft, because this is not it.
they don't stand. So I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, oh, okay, that would be cute. So that's why I have them in there. You know what I'm saying? I know I said we're done with the art talk in this vlog, but I wanted to show you guys I finished, and I'm actually starting a different one, but with hearts. I've never done hearts before, so we'll see. I'm gonna be using 2 pinks and 2 light purples and see how it turns out. So far, I just have the 2 pinks, so I'm excited. Baby girl's obsessed whenever I start talking. Yeah.
This is very I just want to bring up what Tyler and Charlie had said on their collab reaction moment. She is perpetually a teenager with the art style. And she used to give Becky crap for her art. Like,
I have cat fur on me. I am binging. And I want to show you what it is, because this is just reality. So I originally wanted McDonald's, but they weren't open. So I got this place called Rally's, which it's also known as Checkers in some places. I got a single cheeseburger. I took everything off it, like ketchup, mustard. I don't like all that. And I just got onion. We have a fry and 4 mozzarella sticks, which I've already ate 2. And then I got a root beer. So there it is for you guys.
all right, Amber, I think you really need to look up the definition of binge, because this is not it. This would be a normal meal for you. So I I am that much more convinced that she's never been diagnosed with a binge eating disorder with this alone. Because a hamburger, french fries, mozzarella sticks, and a drink, this is her normal meal. So how is this a binge? This isn't even overeating at this point. This would be a normal meal for her. She used to eat 20-piece McNuggets and a large fry and a McFlurry and a drink. Like, if anything, she's under eating.
So if this was an overeating situation where I want to show you guys the difference in that, I probably would have not gotten the soda. Definitely not. And I wouldn't have gotten the mozzarella sticks. I would have gotten just a small fry and just the cheeseburger. So there's the difference in that. So
again, that's not a difference. I mean, it is, but it's not in the reference of being a binge versus overeating. Neither one of those are overeating or a binge. That is a normal meal for you. And if anything, you're talking about the overeating, taking things away. That would be just a normal meal. I think your view of amounts that you're eating is very skewed. We've seen you during a binge where you've consumed like packages of candy bars in one sitting. Like full packages of candy bars and chips, and we've seen a binge. So you stating that this is a binge, who are you trying to kid? The new audience? Because the old audience is not going to fall for this. The people that have been watching you are not going to fall for this. This is a joke at this point. Like, this is a troll at this point. She's rickrolling us.
I don't know. I just feel like there's levels. Also, when it comes to like mentally, when I'm binging, I'm mentally unwell while I'm eating. While I'm overeating, obviously it's not at the quantity of binging, but it's like I'm not mentally unwell when I'm overeating. Like I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll try to explain it some other time when I'm not actually binging. So yeah, honesty.
You wouldn't know honesty if it came up and bit you in your ass. Seriously. I think you need to take time to read up on these self-diagnosed illnesses that you have, because I don't believe at this point binge eating disorder is one of them. Honesty.
Accountability. I don't know. Okay, so we have another update on my art. This is Artlyn vlog. I guess I feel like I've shown a lot of my art, but this is how it looks so far. Of course, I could leave it like this because that's actually kind of cool looking, I'm not gonna lie, but I want to fill the whole page. Like, I could even like switch up the color. No, I'm just gonna keep it to what it is, but there is a lot that I could do to this for sure. Also, my newest thing that I got from Amazon, I haven't had an Amazon moment in a hot minute, like just for myself. Sorry, I have animal fur all over me. It is what it is. But I got these new eyelashes that I want to try. It is Rezeal, Reazeal, magnetic eyeliner and lash kit. So I'm gonna be trying these because I've been trying to get a little bit more like creative with my makeup. Here's Rarity. What did I tell you? She was like
creative where? How? You literally do the same makeup every time. Okay, different color sometimes. But where? And are we going to go back into the fall slashy era? Because I'm kind of for it. You get kind of sassy during that.
down. I'm trying to get like more creative with my makeup. I don't know if you guys have noticed lately. I've been just trying to do more and more often. because I don't know, makeup's just been fun to me lately. But I ran out of eyelashes, so I haven't been using eyelashes. So my makeup doesn't look fully complete in my opinion. So I'm hoping that these eyelashes do me good, because the other ones that I normally use, they started to do me bad. Is that grammar? I hope so. So when I do try these, I will let you guys know.
Do me bad. Is that grammar? Oh my god.
The gift of the perfect pair of jeans that can change the way you walk into a room.
They're iconic.
Hello. So it is the next day and we're thinking about ordering something. And Feline was trying to pick out her sides and she was like, please read this. So I started reading it and I was like, okay, bread option, roll, hero, spinach wrap, etc., etc. She was like, keep going. So recommended sides and appetizers. So we have some chips, we have some fries, we have a bagel, 9 lives cat food. What? So if we order from here, we might actually get this and see what shows up. Cause we are in confusion.
So we ended up not getting it, but for today's weigh-in, which is day 11, November 13th, I weighed in at 505.0 because I did binge, but I did lose a little weight, so cool, I guess, question mark, just weight fluctuation.
It's not losing weight. It's your weight fluctuates throughout the day. So it could have just been your lightest point of the day. It's not weight loss.
You know, but you guys know that I did binge last night. I actually showed you what I ate. So I might do that a little bit more in this series. I guess it depends on how I feel about it mentally, because I know a lot of people are going to judge and be rude, but it's just kind of what I'm going through. And sometimes I truly cannot control a binge, and other times I can. So I'm not perfect, but I do have my psychologist appointment tomorrow. Actually, no, in 2 days. So I'm excited. So I'm actually just in my closet. I'm about to take a shower. I've been loving nighttime showers because it is nighttime right now. Ugh, it just feels so good to get in your sheets all nice and clean. I usually shower when I first wake up, or like a couple hours after I wake up, but I don't know. I'm kind of switching my routine up a little bit. Sometimes I do that, but I'm just picking my clothes, what I'm gonna wear to sleep. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of update on how I'm feeling since I stopped keto in the gallstone area. And I want to let you guys know I don't really have gallstone pain anymore. And TMI, but my bathroom time going number 2 is back to normal. So I don't feel as sick anymore, like with my gallstones.
Go figure, when she starts eating more carb heavy food, her gallbladder's not having issues. When she was eating straight up steak and salad multiple times a day and sodium rich, I'm just in awe of her capacity to realize anything about nutrition at this point.
Since I stopped keto, which I'm so freaking glad for, because like keto made my gallstones not good, because keto is a very obviously low carb, high fat situation type deal, and it triggers gallstone attacks and gallstone pain, and it makes my gallbladder just worse. So not good for me. Neither is binging, but it's all a work in progress and we're just trying to figure it out. I just wanted to end this vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
All right, so that was the end of that. You would think that after 10 years on YouTube that yeah, she makes me angry too, Tequila. But you would think that after 10 years on YouTube, 10 years as a weight loss channel, that she would have this like down packed, how to lose weight. But here we are. She's still as clueless as day one. if anything, she's more clueless, I feel like, because she sits there and confuses herself with things that she's Googled. She does have like such a strong food addiction, and she shit on her parents for being addicts, yet here she is like, okay, it's not drugs, but it's still very damaging, as we can see with her body. It is very damaging. I don't know when she's going to get it together, honestly, if she ever will. I don't know if we're going to have another Life by Jen moment. Yeah. It's honestly so mind-boggling that a doctor, knowing her medical history, was like, yeah, go for it, keto. Knowing she has gallbladder issues, knowing that she has had kidney stones, and she just makes no sense. No. I don't think we're going to get a redemption with her. I think if anything, at some point she may get just so fed up with her community on YouTube that she starts pulling a Chantal and just does members only. But I think that would kill her channel at that point. Oh. For those who are watching and not chatting, of course, but for those who are watching, what have you guys thought about my first live stream here? Oh, definitely. She would make a killing at OnlyFans. A killing. Because there is... I would pay money to watch one of her doctors watch her. Yeah. Oh my god. I honestly don't know why she hasn't went to OnlyFans. I don't know if it's some kind of moral thing that she has, even though she's pretty quick to jump into somebody else's, well, not even somebody else's bed. She's pretty quick for somebody to jump into her bed after a relationship has ended, to be a prude against it. We'll go ahead and go into, let's see here.
Michael's
Go
Black
ahead
Friday
and
sale is
support my
going
buddy
on now.
here and
Get
watch his
70% off
live
frames,
reaction.
ribbon, and more. Up to 60% off trees, decor, and ornaments. Plus, epic deals on thousands of items in store and online.
Commercials.
Hurry! Sale ends November 27th.
Okay, Mike,
Oh my
it's all
god,
you
I
now.
couldn't even
Divert the asteroid
imagine
off its
her doing an inpatient live. That would be amazing, but I know she wouldn't do it. She'd be it's too embarrassing, guys. Gonna
It's like dingling.
watch some of Dangling's reaction with Tyler.
If you are a big, yes, I said big, fan of speculation, then you are in the right place and you understand that Reaction Channel commentary is protected under the Copyright Act of 1976.
What's up, guys? Hey, hi. It is I, your friend, The Dangle. I have promised you part 2 and am now delivering. I hope you enjoy my dual react with Tyler from You Guys Have to Realize.
This also ties into TikTok. There is so many, like, whoa, what did I do there? There's so many different channels on TikToks, on TikTok where there is bigger females that are like my size, Chantel size.
Chantal and Amberlynn are not in the same category. Chantal's like 350, I think, and Amber's like 500. Is that right? How big is Chantal? You know?
Well, it's a matter of debate because her last weigh-in was like somewhere in the 300s or something like that. But also Pete recently revealed that her scale was busted and she's been lying about that for a while. By like 100 pounds or something. Because he weighed himself and he just goes like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not 100 pounds. And
that's funny.
Dude, he exposed her pretty bad.
Yeah. Well,
you are right though. They're not the same. I'm pretty sure that Amber's gotten to be actually bigger than Foodie at this point. And Foodie, I mean, I'll give her credit as much as I think that her marriage is like a sham and she's just lying to everybody. God help her, she's gone to Kuwait and she is running around that town, literally just walking everywhere.
I think just entertainment value. I mean, effort-wise, and I'm always thinking from the entertainment perspective because essentially that's what we're doing, and that's what all of this is. It's just entertainment. And good.
Yep.
Look what she's doing. She's entertaining us, even if it is like scandalous drama. It's still entertaining.
I think that her drama is like good drama. It's like it's not that bad. Sometimes it can be way too far. Like whenever she calls people animals and then gets a little racist with it, it's like, can you just? It's just not necessary. But she usually keeps it to the minimum of like, y'all are just some desperate housewives, and I'm just like, oh.
They're with like, what is like the standards for attractive thin people?
No, I hate this. I hate this because people say beauty is subjective, right? But beauty is also objective. If there weren't objective beauty, there would be no such thing as like models and magazines and movie people in famous movie actors and actresses. Sure, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
All right. I know I've already watched this prior, so I already know what they're about to say. And while I don't 100% agree, they are looking at it through the male perspective, though, where it's biologically ingrained in us to look for the perfect mate, and so having a mixed weight relationship where one person is dramatically smaller than the other one is not realistic. Well, I am in a mixed weight relationship. I am larger than my husband. My husband is a string bean. He's a string bean Italian. And it works. It does work. But that's not the issue with Amberlynn and Chantal in this instance. The issue isn't that it's odd that it's a mixed weight relationship and it shouldn't work. They shouldn't be attracted to one another, yada, yada, blah, blah. It's the people. Amberlynn, she uses her money to lure people in with this sense of security, which is, I'm sure, how Faline located her, because it was so random that they even met on a live stream after a breakup with Becky. This girl just comes into Amber's DMs and love bombs her. So, of course, it's fishy. People are going to think it's fishy. The same with Chantal. Like, literally 2 days prior to her leaving for Kuwait, she was missing and had gone and seen the married man that she had been sleeping with. So, that's why people have issue with their relationships in general. And that's why they think that the people that they have gotten with, aligned themselves with, have ulterior motives. It's just, it is speculation, but like, you can't blame people for speculating that, looking from the outside at the information presented to them.
But also, beauty is something that is objectively a thing, and it has to do with symmetry. I've seen scientific documents, whatever. I've seen some science. I saw one 8-minute YouTube video, and now I'm an expert, like every idiot on the internet. And it has
It's
to do with...
it's concepts. It's common concepts, though. It's like you understand like this one basic thing. I was thinking about this too, because she's trying to say like, why is it a thing that people see a big person and a skinny person together and think, oh, that's weird? Because it goes against basic human psychology, because it's basic human survivalism. Like, one thing that I've always known is whenever you look at another person in like a way of like attraction, you're not just looking at features of like, oh, I like the way their eyes looked. Oh, she's got big boobs or something like that. It's signs of health. Signs of health. So like, that's why you can have someone who's too skinny or like, you know, too fat. It's just, you're looking for something that is a balance. And that's kind of part of the human psyche.
Whoever Amber's with, people are going to look at that person and be like, why are you with this person? Because Amber is an aberration. I was thinking this when I was at I was traveling on a lot of airplanes, and I was in a lot of airports, and I looked around and there was nobody, hundreds of people, nobody even remotely near the size of Amberlynn Reid. So if she came walking
like, there's
down,
fat people, of course,
yeah,
but
fat,
like not at her level.
Right.
Like,
I've got a nice fat roll right here.
The reason that you don't see very many people Amberlynn's size traveling by plane, especially by plane, is it runs the risk of them having a blood clot that would travel to their lungs or their heart or anywhere else in their body, really, and cause a lot of issues and possibly death. Not to mention that she would have to buy 2 to 3 seats to be able to fit comfortably. And I still wouldn't see her being able to travel more than like an hour. And at that point, you might as well just go by car.
Here. And there are degrees of fatness. I say this all the time, but Amber is not, and she does this too a lot in her speech. She compares herself to like other fat people who are like 200 pounds, 300 pounds below her. And I'm like, you're not just another fat person. You're your own thing. I wish we had some numbers on it. How many people are actually...
That's also, Amberlynn likes to reference these other plus size vloggers that she tries to mimic their content. But what she doesn't realize is that it's not a mimic at this point. She can't do the things that they do easily. So she does it her own way, which leads to the very lackluster, boring content that she puts out. Like, look at this Get Ready With Me. She's using old school sponge brushes. I don't think anybody uses these anymore, except for children and people learning to do makeup. But this doesn't work anymore. and the fact that she's 30 something, she's not that old to not get with the times and learn how to do makeup properly. Yes, she may not have had an older sister to teach her, or I didn't have an older sister to teach me. I self-taught myself by watching YouTube videos when I was younger. So, I mean, it's there. You are on YouTube every day.
Actually make it to that size.
Sometimes whenever she says things that are like, yeah, everything, I'm just ready to start fresh. I think she says that in this one. All I think is like, you are going to die. Like, who knows how long it's going to be this time? I don't know. Maybe that's too much to say.
No, it's not. It's true. I mean, I remember I watched this, I used to watch all those documentaries, and sometimes people who are like the My 600 Pound, basically every morbid obesity documentary I could get my hands on YouTube, I watched it. And sometimes those people do turn their lives around and they lose 200 or 300 pounds, and then they still die of a heart attack because of all the damage they did to themselves over the years. So
yeah,
it just blows my mind. She really needs to get her act together and start taking things seriously. And that's essentially what every single human has told her for the past 10 years.
I wholeheartedly agree to that, Charlie.
And people are just so shocked by it. And then that's when you start asking yourself, what's wrong with society? Why can't people like Chantel and I be in happy, healthy relationships just because someone loves us, truly? Just because someone finds us.
Amber. Oh, Amber. It's because you guys are not happy and healthy people. If you were, there would be no depression or binge eating or the TikTok thirst traps that you're doing, like the seductive biting of the lip, and it's just so cringy. But you doing that online makes me think that you're not getting the attention that you're wanting at home. Just food for thought.
That's attractive, truly.
She's really just conveniently ignoring all the things that people say. Hey, you guys shacked up really quickly. Hey, all the stuff we talked about earlier. Jade's got a sketchy background. What are Jade's motives? What are her intentions? She's also conveniently ignoring everything going on with Chantal. Why would some hot Middle Eastern guy want to fly over, Chantal? That doesn't jive with logic or reason. People know that these men are predatory and they're up to no good. Obviously, Jade is. It just seems like they're predatory. It seems like they're seeking someone they can take advantage of.
She whines about therapy. Let's go to the part where she talks about her being over 500 pounds.
That was so she weighed herself a few times. There was an image of the scale at 718.
Yeah, let's just talk about that where she shows the scale, because we don't really need to hear what she says. It's just like that's the topic.
Get your wins where you can. When you Lego with Eggo.
Here's a song about a brawny paper towel. Stand.
I'm sorry for the ads, people. I will try to log into my husband's YouTube the next time because he does have Prime where there's no ads.
Months, 31 years of damage is hard to repair. So for my weigh-in, 502.4. So that means I'm very, very sad to say I am back in the 500s because I binged pretty freaking bad last night.
Let's be honest here, though. It's not because you binged last night. It is because you will not stop binging. I think it's clear that she needs to go to inpatient at this point, because she continues to try to do these things, and she keeps on trying new things. Obviously, it's a ploy for her channel, but at this point, whenever I see her buying like 5 tubs of ice cream, and she's still doing grocery hauls where she's buying a bunch of garbage, I'm kind of just like, you don't have the self-control to do this. The only option for you is inpatient at this point.
So I've been screaming inpatient too, and lately I've been reading, and I've been reading on the place that we are not going to say, but basically some of the people there pointed out that recidivism, is that the word? Like a drug addict who goes in and out of inpatient, they're in there, they're just they just say whatever they need to say during their time in the inpatient facility, then they go out and they relapse just as soon as they can. And a lot of people have been talking, and Amber just doesn't have the right mindset. Like, she won't, if she was there, if she did go to inpatient, she would be plotting, scheming. If she didn't check herself out the first chance she got, like, she would be that person. Like, she would be, her attitude, her mindset is all wrong. And
it's just this goes along with my notes on her her notes. So in this video, she starts yet another weigh-in graph, like a weigh-in chart. And it's like the third or fourth one that she's made now that just is full of hearts and doodles and giggling. And I'm just like, this is a chart made to help you lose weight. And it seems like you're making the chart more seriously than your weight loss, which I think is very telling of her entire personality.
She rewrote it 3 times, you say?
Yeah, at least 3 times. It comes up in this video. She's got a third one.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Sure.
Which is very telling for her because it means that she is more OCD over the fact that certain things have to be aesthetically pleasing. Don't come at me for using her verbiage, but things have to be a certain way in order for her to keep going with them. And her dieting is not going how she wants it to because she has no willpower. It's all gone. She cannot say no to herself. And I'm saying it's because of money. She has the money to get whatever she wants. So of course she's going to get what she wants when she wants it.
Yeah, and look at the way 456 is written. Like, she's messed that up, and she's like, "Oh, I had to get a new one." Also, what the fuck does intuitive mean? What does intuitive mean?
Is like her just eating whatever the hell she wants, I guess. I don't know what else it would be.
And what's the difference between binging and overeating?
I've made so many comments on this on my prior podcast that I just uploaded today, as well as talking in my community post about this. And I believe in Charlie's, the Dangles comment section as well. But I am starting to believe that intuitive, binging, and overeating are all the same. Because intuitive eating, she's eating whatever she wants when she wants to. Binging, we just saw that she's eating whatever she wants when she wants to. And overeating, I guess she's being a little bit more mindful of what she's eating, but she's still eating what she wants when she wants to. So there's not really any clarification on what's different
For her. Looks like they're the same thing.
Look how heavy the ink is. I noticed this is something that's kind of petty and small, but I don't give a shit. It's just her ink, her hand, very heavy on the ink. You can see her dots where she starts. It's just very, very heavy. Look how strange this this cursive at the top here. Like, I learned cursive in school. You know, I don't think they teach it anymore. But this looks like cursive, like 2nd grade you learned it. Like the first day you learned
Actually,
cursive.
yeah. I noticed that there's certain letters that she does in her cursive writing that are just wrong.
Like the R,
and I was
capital
yeah,
R?
the
What the fuck
the
is
capital
this?
R right there. That's weird. And most
I also wanted to bring up the fact that doesn't Amber have a planner? I could have sworn that she bought a planner or planners here recently. The whole customized planner thing. Why isn't she putting this information in her planner? It would be so much more condensed, more like writing it down on notebook paper. This tells me how serious she's taking it. Not very.
of the time, whenever she does E's, she just sort of like does like a hill and then adds the loop to the E later. And I'm like, that's weird.
Hold on. Yeah, it's not. It's like
Just
this.
strange.
Dude,
just weird little things like that.
Well, it's wow. She should not have put this on the internet, because this is going to be a thing. Because people, I don't think she graduated. I don't think she made it out. Like, whatever schooling she got, it wasn't good.
I believe this was brought up in somebody's reaction prior, that one of her family members came forward and said that Amberlynn did not graduate, that she got her GED much later. I don't know 100% if that's true or not. I've never seen any documentation. I've only heard the rumors of it. But it could very well be that she never graduated.
She wasn't paying attention. She didn't make good grades. And not knowing basic things like how to make... You don't make a fucking capital R right in the middle of your... An R looks
And
like
look at the transition from D to A on day. It looks like Dre.
It's another
like,
one of those hills that you just said.
It's just strange. It's like she didn't learn this correctly, but thought it was cool, so just decided to make up her own version of it. And
this is Amberlynn Reid cursive writing that she made up.
Yeah.
She should not have done this, and this should not be on
It's
the
her
internet.
own language.
And this might be the biggest thing that comes out of this video right here. Believe it or not, I'm not kidding. Like this,
big? Did he say big?
This is going in the encyclopedias. Someone somewhere is going to log this like evidence. Didn't make it out of 4th grade. You know.
I don't know. We should move on.
Where's Rarity's butthole? At 8:30 to 10, I got blah 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 blah, and I just started slamming my my keys down, rambling about makeup, rambling about Kat, weighing herself.
Lays around with her animals. This seems like a joke to me at this point. Can't be bothered to even remember to weigh in. And then stop showing the cat butthole, please.
All right, we are going to go and look at cat butthole at 11 minutes and 48 seconds because we all know Ankle loves a good cat butthole. Oh, here's this part right here where she says there's the number 3 on here. Amber has no clue what that number 3 means. She has no idea why there's a number 3 on there. And
why would there be a 3?
In case you don't know, whatever poor asshole at PetSmart had to put this together.
How dare you talk about Feline like that, Charlie? You know Feline put that together with her bare hands. How dare you?
That's a panel number so that when you put it together and you're following the instructions, like her expert Legos. But Amber has no clue because she probably brought it like it was already made. I don't think she put it together. She's like,
she's never put anything together. She's never put anything together at all. Like,
there is a 3 under the cat tree. I've never noticed till now.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings.
These damn ads. Sorry, Charlie.
Their animals and just shut the hell up because I don't mind
watching
the animals. Okay, we're going to Rarity Butthole. Hold on. In the last, there's a grocery haul. There's rambling.
Yeah, we're down to the last 5 minutes or so here, right?
And then there's the.
Well, the only 2 things really left are the grocery haul and the art saying or whatever she says. So let's do the groceries.
Cat's
take a look at
butthole coming in 2 seconds. Ha ha ha! There it is.
She moved the camera over to it.
She did. She went.
She panned the camera to the cat butthole.
Cat butthole back. Okay, so we're gonna do the grocery haul. That starts at 12:40.
Time for the haul. Got some Mexican shredded cheese, some pizza rolls. I got this Asian medley vegetable kit, which I love. Some white rice. Minute just cooks faster. So
Amber can't be bothered to wait 3 minutes. She's like, 1 minute.
I cannot even begin to describe how much I hate minute rice. I absolutely despise.
I agree, Plum Creek Pharma. She definitely is consuming a lot during her day. I think Wifey is home, but I think Amber's sleep schedule is so out of whack that she has to fend for herself most times. And I think that's why she's getting these prepackaged frozen dinners and the minute rice and like everything is frozen and just needs to be thrown into the oven or thrown into a pan to heat up because Feline is sleeping because she has apparently a job. Hi, Liam. I know you. But I feel like that's my husband, by the way, people. But I feel like she gets these quick meals because wifey is sleeping because she has a Monday through Friday, I'm assuming, work from home job, but she still has to be productive during a portion of her day. So a portion of her day is spent sleeping, a normal sleep schedule, whereas Amberlynn sleeps on and off throughout the day and is eating and searching for herself online throughout her day. So I think their schedules are just very different.
Minute rice.
I don't think I've ever had it. I have white. I bought a big ass bag. Okay, back when the panic happened, I bought like $3,000 in groceries. I also bought a bunch of jasmine white rice, and I've been eating on it for like 2 years.
Yeah, I bought a 20-pound bag of rice, and it lasted me a good year and a half, straight up. And I don't know why she doesn't have a damn rice cooker.
A rice
You don't
cooker,
have to do anything.
You don't. You just set it and forget it.
The one that I prefer to get got this.
Are we watching all of this? Are we cool? Because we just wanted to talk about minute rice and pizza rolls, right?
I really just wanted to talk about the minute rice and the pizza rolls. I don't really care.
Amber, Amber and I have two things in common. We're missing the same tooth. I'm sorry, anklets. I'm sorry to do this to you, but wait, where is it? Where's my tooth?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm working on the same one.
Dude,
we're working on the same one.
I had it straight. It's straight gone.
It's so bizarre that we're all missing that same tooth. I'm missing that tooth.
Amber is missing.
It's always this tooth.
It's always this one. Amber's missing her tooth right here too. She doesn't show it much, but she doesn't have one. And we both like pizza rolls. So
I have an excuse. I am from the state of Kentucky. We don't even have shoes here.
That's a valid excuse.
The only thing I wanted to say about the groceries was about the pizza rolls, which was funny. The minute rice, everything is pre-packaged, which I think is a very bad idea for her. She needs to be like cooking stuff from scratch. It also begs the question as to where the hell Jade is with this, because Jade is supposed to be an awesome cook according to Amber,
and she's supposed to be encouraging her in good choices, good behaviors, supportive, all that crap.
It seems like the main vegetables that we've got here is a crap ton of broccoli, so you guys just enjoy all of those farts.
Let's see, we got Amber's too lazy to change the time on her stove, and nobody's shocked. I skipped that part. She's like, I haven't. But I mean, that's. Oh. I don't want to give her too much. I also don't reset my clocks fast enough.
Yeah. Half the time, it just goes back to where it needs to go.
In the final of this latest video, we are going to look at Amber's art, which I don't really have much to say about other than she's better at coloring than I am. But she does compare her stuff to actual art, which I think the artists are probably going to get pissed off about. So I'm going to let Tyler do all the talking during this.
Hi, Abby. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. My first live.
Section. We're going to watch.
Hello. I'm an artist.
He is an artiste, if you couldn't tell by his videos. He sings. He does editing. What you got? You're like you're a rapper.
I don't dance.
You rap though.
Yes, I do rap, and I put out a bluegrass song today. So
you released it.
Those are two very different things. Yeah, I put it out today.
The end of the night, and I wanted to show you guys, if you guys remember, I showed you guys.
Yep, it's Ashley. Thanks for joining, though. We're just going over the dangling, and you guys have to realize collab that they did. I'm just kind of giving my commentary on overlapping theirs. We already went over Amber's newest vlog, so once this has wrapped up, I'll have it in a replay for you guys to catch. He is good. I think he's at a friend's house right now. He's in the stream, though. He's watching from afar.
The beginning of my doodle poster, and I have finished it. So
Amber just thinks that this is.
Give you guys a little look at.
She's proud.
Amber thinks that this is so neato, you guys. This is so cool.
This art is very Anne Frank, or was it Anne Frank? Popular in the 90s, 2000s, for teenage and elementary school girls. I mean, I can't hate on it. Art is subjective. If it makes her happy, whatever. It looks like my daughter's artwork, but you know, we got to start somewhere.
This is the greatest thing that she's come up with, and she's going to tell all of her middle school friends in math class that she's got a new folder, and I just don't understand.
Those folders we used to buy in like 6th grade that they were cool, they're neon. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, man. This exactly. This is
Isn't
the
that
kind of
kinda sad?
marketing
What
to
if
like
that's
5th
what she's
grade.
really doing? She's just kind of replicating middle school.
Wow, actually, I never really thought about that, but that
Okay, totally just came to me. It's Lisa Frank. Anne Frank. I'm an idiot. I am sorry. But it's Lisa Frank that was popular. That's what it reminds me of. Also, can we appreciate the little Afro-centric doll that she drew? She's very into African American art here as of late, and I think it's wifey's influence on her.
would make a lot of sense.
Because if you
that
were in
she's kind
6th
of like
grade,
just floating on
that would be
nostalgia.
awesome. Like if you drew that.
Oh
and did
yeah,
that,
absolutely. I would have thought that was like.
what does it say?
Well,
there?
maybe not me. It's a little girly.
Oh
but
my god! It says, look at the words. I didn't even look at the words. Did you look at the words?
I'm looking at it now. It says Feline and Bambi. I'm seeing Twinkie, music.
Oh, it says books is good for the brain right here. The purple.
Does
small
it
text.
really?
She does tend to suck up her partner's personalities. Maybe not so much with Becky's, because Becky was under like a lot of stresses going on in her daily life and was dealing with a lot. So I feel like Becky really didn't get to show us a lot of her personality until after leaving Amber. But the whole Feline thing, almost instantly, we get hit with the artwork depicting like nude women and the African women, and it's all very African American centric. Like nothing is her, it's her girlfriend. So it's very reminiscent of Amber just melding into her partner.
Yeah. Oh, she's trolling.
She's trolling hard in this.
Is there a cherry? Is that big cherry? She put a cherry dead center.
Yeah, she definitely didn't let Becky have much of an opinion on anything. I hated how much she talked down to her. It was disheartening because you could tell through the vlogs and stuff where Becky was like just in the background how uncomfortable she was with the situation. She didn't want to be filmed, but Amber put the camera in her face anyhow. And then with Feline, it's like the stark opposite. So you're telling me now, after 4 years of throwing a camera in somebody's face prior, even though you did it with every relationship prior because none of them wanted to be on camera and you did it anyhow, that you're giving Feline the privy treatment of not throwing a camera in her face? Come on.
This is a freaking troll art.
She is doing this on purpose for sure. She's doing this so that we can look at this and analyze it. What's 333? I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. There's a cupcake. Man, this is just full of nuggets. There's a mushroom. Wasabi.
I'm seeing a bra.
Wow. All right, Amber. You know what? That would have been easy to overlook if you were skipping large sections of the video like I'm prone to do.
I'm going to give this a little more credit than I did before at the start of this. I still think it looks very immature and for a middle school girl, but I'll give it a few points back for the references on there because that's cool. Nice job, Amber, on that one. But still looks like a middle school
What is this
folder.
word right here? I'm pointing like you can see me, but it's connected to the books is good for the brain. Is that Hootenberry? It looks like Hooten, but then Babe. Hooters Babe? Can you see that?
I'm also reading Hooten Babe.
Hooten Babe.
That's weird.
Huh. Hooten Babe. Okay, cool.
I've heard Hootenberry. I've never heard Hooten Babe.
All right, moving on. Play.
Yeah.
Hooten Babe. She should have did that for her merch instead of, oh my god, her merch. Don't even get me started on her merch.
That. And then I did my typical thing that I like to do. It's also another version of a doodle poster, but
This reminds me, you know what this really is? You remember those big ball candies that you could lick on for like 5 hours? I don't know what they were
Yeah,
called.
Jawbreakers.
Yeah, but they were huge.
They were just Jawbreakers.
That's kind of
Yeah.
what that reminds me of.
I remember someone telling me that those were real Jawbreakers. And the small ones, that was just a bunch of crap. I always thought that was funny.
You know, when I stopped being like critical, I thought I couldn't draw this. So her skills are better than mine when it comes to drawing circles. Circles, lots of circles that are connected to one another. Are these
She likes boobs.
Boobalina? This is Parody Puppets Boobalina.
Now all I can see are boobs. It's
All I
just
see
like
It definitely does just look like psychedelic boobs. Yeah, the merch moment. And what kills me about the merch thing, she could have hired somebody from Fiverr to design her some really cute stuff. Or anybody, Etsy, anybody, to design her some really cute merch. But nope, we're going to throw some text on a sweater that we can't even wear and call it a day.
one set, two,
I see
three, four,
boobs
five.
there, set of boobs there. Oh my gosh. 4 sets of boobs.
She's so lesbian, you guys.
In case you didn't know.
As experts in online
Again, sorry about the ads. I'm not bougie enough to pay for the premium.
but
I think there's only one thing left.
different.
What's left? Is that where she claims her art is art?
The only thing left is her saying, I love art. I love art. Which is just, it's just funny. Like,
Just a bunch of circles, but it just looks really nice, especially when you choose the right colors. So yeah, this is my way of drawing. This is what I consider a type of art. Everyone's art is different. Let's not judge one another. Like, there are people selling art of literally just a dot for $1 million. Like, ma'am.
Remember what you were saying about the makeup? Her bright yellow. It looks a lot more yellow on this side over here than on the other side.
she looks like some sort of animal about to pounce the way that you freeze framed it like this.
Like a cat.
I'm
in the
a little bit
bushes.
frightened.
Like a. I love Amber
She's-
freeze framed.
Yeah, this is just her talking about modern art, and she's like, I think it's so interesting that someone can put a dot on a screen and sell it for $1 million, and it's not interesting. The modern art industry is a huge joke, and everyone who is an actual artist knows it. In fact, you don't have to be an artist to know it. It's a joke. In fact, it's been a joke since like the 60s. You remember that urinal that sold for like $1 million or something like that? I think it was like someone ripped a urinal off the wall, signed his name on it, and brought it to an art exhibit. And everyone was like, oh my God. Oh my God. That is true art. And that's why the modern art industry is a fucking joke. So for her to sit here and be like, it's so interesting. It's like, no, it's not interesting. I see where you're getting at there. You think you're a great artist and you think you can get away with selling crappy art for a high price. That's my thought process there for her. Whenever she's
That's
like, I think it's
basically
so
my
interesting.
permanent opinion about all art is that it's all just crap and I don't care about it. But I do recognize that there's meaningful art and stuff, but I'm a very not artsy person. I can draw and stuff.
For me, it's about the effort that's put into the art. Like, I could show it, but I'll have to go and get it or something. Oh, here's something. Here is a raptor claw that I made out of wood, and then I painted black. It is just a little thing that I made for myself. I don't care about it that much, but it's like I made it for me, you know? Like, and I think if people would kind of understand that, like, whenever you make something for you, the effort that is involved for that, the effort that is involved in making something for you, when a craftsman or an artist puts that same effort into an object or a piece of art for someone else, it makes a huge difference. Like, it's a huge difference. And I think that the issue with what you're saying is, like, there's just not many people that fucking do that these days. There's not many people that actually take art or craftsmanship seriously. So I don't know. I think that I feel kind of bad for Amber saying this right now, because I'm like, I just doubt that you've ever been around good art. I don't think she's ever actually been around good art.
I don't know. I feel like maybe defining what area we're talking about, because there's so much. There's like,
well, she's talking about the stuff like actual physical paintings and things like that, pictures that you would put on your wall. She even references stuff that you would see at Target for $40 and saying that that's good art. That's good art. And I'm like, that's cookie cutter art. That's the stuff that someone who has a degree in engineering and architecture made very quickly, sold to Target, and then...
Yeah. Whatever the truth of the matter is, Amber's version of it, this is her version of what art is.
I think that she is so like blind to her own personality traits that she just goes. At this point, she just goes.
I can't believe you live in Louisville.
You mean Lexington? I live in Lexington.
What's it called? Lexington? You live in the same town as her, right?
Yeah, I live like like a couple miles away. Everywhere that she goes, I recognize it.
Do you feel like a tremendous burden that you are the closest person to Amberlynn Reid? Like,
no.
Oh my god, guys. Is Tyler lives in the same state and same town as Amber? Speculating, did he take pictures of Feline for the farms? No, there's probably a crap ton of people on the farms that are from Kentucky that are aware of like the area Amber lives in, which is creepy, but moving on.
It would be like, if I lived in Lexington, and I would just be like, I would be looking everywhere for her just to see if she was out.
I mean, she's lived here for...
Charlie's sitting here talking about like where's Waldoing Amberlynn in Kentucky. I don't think anybody's seen Amber in the wild. I mean, and lived to tell about it.
For a few years now, and I feel like both me and Lily have lived here our whole lives, and we talk sometimes like maybe we've seen her like and been around her and just didn't even notice, because you know we don't really pay attention to stuff like that. But like
out there gawking at people, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's a big city too, right? I'm sure it is a large.
I'm the opposite. I'm a people watcher. No matter where I am. I think I spend more time watching people than I do anything, honestly. Liam, are you still in here to throw some shade at me for the people watching? Because I don't watch The Road. I don't watch, like, we could go the same route every day and I would not be able to tell you how to get there because I'm more interested in what's going on around me, like more so the people going on around me.
Large city, so
It's relatively big at this point. It used to be a lot smaller.
I
It's
live in a
actually
town
pretty
with
crazy
like
how much.
1,000 people, so everything is bigger than where I live.
I wish that I lived in a town with 1,000 people, because right now Lexington is very hard to do anything in, and it wasn't like that before. It seemed like it only got to that point within the last 3 or 4 years.
Just the cost
In
of
my
living.
opinion, yeah, the cost of living has skyrocketed. Rent's gone up. I don't think that the government here, the local government, is really taking care of things like infrastructure very well. I mean, there's this road over by where I live. It's been just a blank road, like nothing on it, for about 5 years. 5 years now. And they're finally building this hospital that they planned to build 5 years ago. And like, I know it takes time to do stuff, but it's just taken way too long, because there's been a huge influx of immigrants to the city. And I don't think Lexington's really handling it.
I'm so nosy, and that's probably why I started into the Amberverse to begin with the podcast. Well, before I did reactions and then morphed into the podcast. But I think that's initially why I started, and it's because I'm just nosy. I want to know everything. She spills the tea so often on herself, like it's funny at this point.
Well, but hey, that's just my opinion on local politics. No one cares about that.
All right, guys. Well, I guess that's about it. We've been babbling for over an hour, and
yeah,
I hope we've kept you entertained. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, it's been. I've had fun. We've definitely just sat here and talked. That's what we're good at.
So, I am the dangling ankle, and
I am. You guys have to realize, and these videos are put out for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send any hateful or disparaging remarks to myself, Dangling Ankle, or anyone mentioned in the videos.
We are here to entertain and inform, and we hope we've done that, and we will catch you later. Goodbye.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Hey, I hope you had a good time watching me and Tyler from You Guys Have to Realize. Is it Tyler and I, or me and Tyler? I don't know. I'm going to make a throw myself in the jail card because I've been messing up lately. I don't know how to spell binging. I feel like if you took the E out, it would be binging. I don't know. I'm leaving the typo up there. I know it's wrong. I hope we were able to entertain you, even just for a little bit. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like these dual reacts? I know they've been pretty popular. We've been getting a lot of.
I love how you can hear Charlie's kids in the background just going ape shit. It's so cute. But yeah, this is my first. Tyler is super talented. I know Tyler is super talented. I watched his Bluegrass, Amberlynn. I guess it's his intro that he does for Amberlynn's reaction content, but he revamped it and made it bluegrass instead of rap. He is very talented. I think it's so awesome. I love watching his intros. Every time he has a reaction, it's their chef's kiss. But I hope you guys enjoyed my first live stream. I will get better. I promise. I will try to figure out this chat box situation because it's been giving me issues all night. For a while, I wasn't able to see your guys' messages, and then they just all popped up all of a sudden. Yeah. Sorry, Charlie. But I'm going to try to do these probably once a week, and they're probably going to end up being on Saturdays after my podcast is uploaded. So it'll just be something where I get to interact with the viewers, the people that are watching my content, or the people that are just watching this content. Not so much mine, but the content that I'm speaking on. But hopefully I will get better. and it will become more streamlined as time goes on. And thank you guys for sticking around and seeing the maiden voyage. Oh, thank you, Abby. But I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you